Beatrice tasks Amicia and Lucas with obtaining nightshade, a herb that she and Vaudin need in order to help calm Hugo's tremors. As they make their way through the rainy Red City, Amicia expresses her frustration with Vaudin and the way he has been treating Hugo, but Lucas reminds her that Vaudin is an expert in his field and needs more time to find a solution. Amicia suggests pursuing Hugo's dream as a potential solution, but Lucas is skeptical that it is a viable option. Eventually, they reach the butcher's district just as the rain starts to let up.
There is a herbalist in the outskirts of the city. It's at the other end of the butcher's district, at the edge of the forest. You'll see.
Of course.
I'm coming. I feel useless here anyway.
As they venture further, Amicia and Lucas find that their path is blocked by soldiers who are denying a group of citizens access to the district, claiming that it is for their own safety and under the authority of the Count. Lucas finds an alternate route for them through a back alley, initially thinking it is someone's home, but they quickly realize that it is actually the butcher's dump, a place where animal bones, flesh, and other waste are discarded. They wade through the disgusting sludge together.
Oh, you must be joking.
The butcher's dump. We're going in there.
Don't think, just hold your breath. No!
Suddenly, their progress is halted by a cart blocking their path. As they struggle to push it out of the way, they lose control and the cart crashes, causing a horde of rats to burst from the ground. Upon hearing a scream, they realize that the district has not been fully evacuated and that the soldiers have locked the exits, effectively condemning those inside to die. They speculate that the herbalist they are searching for may still be safe because he is located outside the city. As they make their way through the district, Amicia and Lucas come across a soldier who tells them that no one is allowed to leave. In self-defense, Amicia kills the soldier with her sling. They soon discover that the soldiers have been purging the district by killing the townsfolk.
Provence.
I know. Why did he attack us?
Look. They're killing townsfolk.
They're purging the districts now.
Lucas reminds Amicia how to create extinguish, a flammable substance that they use to kill another soldier by dousing a light and letting the rats devour him.
Done. Now shoot it at that torch. You know.
I know.
Goodness. Well, it worked.
As they listen in on the soldiers' conversations, they overhear that they have been ordered to remove the dead bodies from the streets in order to reduce the number of rats in the city. However, Amicia and Lucas realize that moving the bodies out of the city will only make the rats follow. Amicia and Lucas manage to open the portcullis, but the crank does not have a brake, so they must race to get outside before it closes behind them. Amicia tells Lucas about the fresco of an island, with two peaks that she saw in Vaudin's laboratory, and Lucas agrees to try and ask the alchemist about it. Changing the subject, Amicia mentions that the herbalist they are searching for lives at the edge of a forest, and they must be getting close. As they explore the deserted houses outside the city gate, they get an uneasy feeling and notice that there are no bodies, blood, or signs of a fight. However, they do come across a body that has not been eaten by rats, leading Amicia to deduce that the person was likely killed by soldiers. As Amicia and Lucas continue deeper into the village, they encounter both rats and soldiers. One soldier can be overheard complaining that the Count made a mistake in trusting the beast, and that they do not even know if the people they are killing are actually sick. Another soldier protests that the beast is taking action, which is necessary to prevent the men from panicking. The soldiers escort the herbalist into the village, where he ultimately dies. Amicia becomes panicked, but Lucas reassures her that he knows what nightshade looks like, and if they can make it to the herbalist's shop, they should be able to find it on their own.
We can still do this. We just need to find the herbalist shop. Just try to calm down. You won't make it in that state.
How can I? These dogs are only making Hugo's suffering worse.
When they reach the shop, Lucas reminds Amicia to look for a purple flower in the shape of a star. They search through every purple flower they can find, but are unable to locate the nightshade. They eventually find the florist, the herbalist's wife, dead. Amicia is furious at the discovery. After searching the herbalist's house and finding nothing, they go out back and find a group of soldiers led by the beast himself, searching for any people in hiding and anything that could be of use to them. Lucas asks Amicia what they should do, but she is in no state to help. Overwhelmed with worry for Hugo and their own failures, she becomes dizzy and her heart starts pounding, making it difficult for her to breathe. Lucas decides to go ahead on his own, and Amicia agrees. Left alone in the house, Amicia tries to calm herself down. However, she soon hears soldiers capturing Lucas and is forced to go after him herself. She finds him in a barn being interrogated by a soldier. Lucas tells her that he found the nightshade and they need to leave. But Amicia, tired of running, decides to stand her ground. As more and more soldiers enter the barn, she kills them all in a fit of rage. Her killing spree is only stopped when the beast, fully armored, storms into the barn and captures both her and Lucas. Amicia and Lucas are brought to the dungeon in the soldiers' fort, located at the highest point in the Red City. Lucas confronts Amicia about her behavior, and she admits that she is terrified and feels like she is losing control of her mind. Lucas reassures her that she is strong and her reaction is natural, but that she needs to be better for Hugo's sake. He tells her that, on her command, he can do something to help them escape. The beast enters the dungeon to take them to their execution. Amicia's equipment and inventory have been taken away, but Lucas throws something into the fire, which stuns the beast and the guards, allowing them to escape. He calls the concoction Stupeficio. Amicia and Lucas run through the dungeon and close and lock a large metal door behind them, trapping the beast inside. They escape onto the roof and make their way across the fort's ramparts. Without Amicia's sling, they are forced to use stealth and Lucas's Stupeficio to navigate through the fort. They discover that the soldiers are preparing for a siege, expecting that when the city learns about the plague, people will try to escape and, when they are unable to, will turn on the soldiers. Amicia and Lucas reach a depot where Amicia is able to recover her inventory and sling. As they approach the exit, they see that there are guards blocking their way out. They use a ballista and Stupeficio to burst the doors open and create a cloud of confusion, allowing them to escape the fort. Upon returning to the Rune house, Beatrice asks what took them so long. Lucas covers for Amicia and tells her that they had to wait because the herbalist was out of the house when they arrived.
We shall give this to him.
Yes, we've lost enough time already.
How is he?
Exhausted. He fell asleep when it calmed down.
Please
He's
tell him.
fine. He's in good hands. The best you can be sure.
I hope so. For your sake.
Huh.